Don't ask what's in my cup. Hey, it's Yay. Hey, it's Yay. Hello, everyone. It's Yay. Back with another episode of Don't Ask What's in My Cup. Today, first of all, welcome back to Vlogmas. But today we're going to be talking about top holiday spots in Chicago. Pre and post pandemic, because, you know, I had a life before the pandemic happened, and now my life is like withering. No, I'm being dramatic. My life is not withering away. I'm just changing my priorities and refocusing my visions. You feel me? But anyway, before we get into any of those things, don't forget to subscribe as well as follow me on Instagram at Sipping with Yay. That's Sipping No G-Y-E. It's up there. Look up there. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. And then, yeah, feel free to share because, you know, get your girl out here. Let's get into it. Once upon a time, before the pandemic, like I said, I had a life. I was outside. I had plans. Okay? But then even before I had a life, as a child, my mom and like my family has been very like traditional. Holidays bring us together. We find little things to get into. So I do have a few things from my childhood as well. But we're gonna talk about a few of those things. If you're from Chicago, it's gonna sound familiar because, you know, we all did it. It's like you ain't from Chicago if you did it. The first one has to be Winter Wonder Fest at Navy Pier. Like, one of the trips that you would have to go on in like elementary school. Like, that was one of the field trips you would go on to Navy Pier. And then Winter Wonder Fest was like an indoor carnival where you can like ice skate, decorate cookies, write notes to Santa, real holiday theme, real cute. But Navy Pier closed now. Like, that's a whole landmark. I don't know if it's gonna reopen. We don't know what the future holds, but hopefully it reopens because that is definitely a landmark. It's like the tourist thing to do in Chicago is go to Navy Pier. So that is one of the original memories that I have about the holidays. Another one is the Museum of Science and Industry. If you were a student in grade school, that was definitely one of your trips. You would go to the Museum of Science and Industry, but during this time, they would have a special type of exhibit that's free, and it will be the trees around the world. Last year I went with my mother. Don't judge me. It was fun. We made an ornament and everything. We went last year. It was really fun. We like I said, we made an ornament. They had like little trees. You learned about different cultures, learned about different holiday traditions and things like that. Different trees one tree had like black eyed peas on it. Another one had like dolls, like handmade dolls, and it was just like different traditions around the world. So I really liked that. And then the next, I also went and I attended an event that Chance had at the museum, and it was like Night at the Museum, and he performed, as well as the tumbling team that's from Chicago. They came out, did their thing. Very good. Again, this is where I did my vision board. Like, I had a whole time to do a vision board. It was really cute, really like refocusing, really centering me to what I need to do with life, you know. Very good. Unfortunately, can't do it now with COVID, but definitely a memorable thing. Another nostalgic one for me is Zoo Lights. For as long as I can remember, my mother always took me to Zoo Lights. So it has been a tradition that I have adopted, like, to this day. I went to Zoo Lights this year, actually, and it wasn't the same. Like, you had to follow different paths. You couldn't really take pictures where you wanted to take, and you couldn't see like the ice sculpture because they have it. The Zoo Lights are usually at Lincoln Park Zoo. They usually have like an ice sculpting person, hot cocoa, and things like that, but things just felt not the same. It was still cute, but it wasn't the same. But that is something that I tend to do every year around this time. And also it's usually free except for you pay for parking. This time with the pandemic, you had to pay $5 to secure your spot. And plus parking. It still wasn't bad, still was a good experience, but I'm just letting y'all know it's different. Also, they sell out really fast because of the pandemic. So another one I did last year was we have the Starbucks Reserve, which is like the largest Starbucks. I don't know if it's in the world or in the country. One of those. Anyway, it's like 4 stories. It was really cute around the holidays because like our city, especially downtown, like have the lights on the trees. Millennium Park is always lit up. McCormick Place always lit. 4 stories. Each story had a different thing. There was like the coffee making room floor. There was another floor that was the bar. That's where I went, and they actually made the drinks with Starbucks beverages along with alcohol, so that was a little fun thing. I had something with some Prosecco in it. It was fire. I don't even drink coffee like that, but that drink I had was really cute. And it was really good. They had little foods. It was a little expensive because you know how I feel about Starbucks. But again, it was still a cute experience to say that we did. Definitely was memorable. Especially around the holiday when you could just like walk the strip and things like that. Our downtown, first of all, our downtown is just beautiful. So anytime you like walking, they always have the lights up and things like that. So it's a good little date if y'all want to like go eat and then walk around downtown. That is a really good date in my opinion. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about other traditions and other holiday spots. Another thing I did last year that was really fun is, like I said, everything be decked out in Chicago. So we also bar hop. And so with that, I went to Frosty's, Santa Babies, Elfed Up, and then there was another one, and they were like all in close vicinity. And so basically all of these bars would be like decked out with like Christmas decorations. There are different areas you can take pictures in, like different like photo booth type areas and things like that. I definitely will link all the pictures and also list them in the comments so that you all, in the description, so you all have it. But yes, very beautiful. They have like holiday drink specials. Very fun, very memorable. They're still trying to do something similar to this now, but you all know like Chicago is technically on lockdown, so we have to close around 11. So now they're doing like a holiday themed hotel. I ain't gonna lie, I might look into it because I just told y'all how I feel about the holiday. So in replacement of like the bars that we usually would have, they're doing a holiday themed like area where you can like pick out a Christmas tree as well, and like it's a real Christmas tree and things like that. So that's another thing that is like associated with like Santa Baby and Frosty's, how they're supplementing because bars are not really open right now. So those I haven't tried them yet. It is on my list. I'll let you all know and I'll keep y'all posted about how it is. Another thing Chicago's trying to do alongside of like this pandemic is they're doing like heated patios or like outdoor with heat and things like that. We have like little igloos. Now I had a really good experience and a really bad experience thus far with it. So I will say, do your research. If it's like a tent, you don't want to go to that patio. It's still going to be cold. Pick a day that's not that cold. So if you do gotta sit out there and it's not, the heat is not on, you're not freezing. But then also, there are some places that have like the little table fireplace that you can sit at, and those are really good, very warm. Also, there are people that have like the heated lights that are actually installed in the patio area, so it's warm. It's not as cold as like the actual outdoors. So I would definitely do your research there. There are top places that are going to be listed in the description that Chicago have to offer. But yes, do your research, look into it. they're not bad. They're also, we follow protocol here. Like, we still do our like 6 feet, take your temperature, make sure you got your mask on, things like that. We are prioritizing, but yes, something to do your research on if you still want to do something traditional for the holiday. And then lastly, although zoo lights were not the best this year, but still was a thing and still was cute, I know that a lot of people are staying home and they are partaking in like actually decorating houses and things like that. So I know there's a lot of different neighborhoods that have been partaking in like the holiday season this year. And so you can drive through different neighborhoods. Another date night if you babe want to go, if you want to do something with babe, good idea. They also have like a drive-through, so there is not a zoo light, but like a Christmas light drive-through that you can partake in as well. That I think the lights correlate or synchronize with the song on like a certain station, so I think that is a good thing as well. I challenge everyone to try to find something to be grateful for and something special about this holiday to make it worth it, because I don't want no one to feel like it wasn't worth it, because every day is a day to celebrate. So around this time, if you are grieving, if you are sad, just make sure you find some memory that brings you back to that joy that you had once upon a time, because everybody deserves to be a little jolly for the holidays. But that is all I have for you all. Stay tuned for the next one. Go forward, shed love and shed light, and don't ask what's in